Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of White Loading Screen Impact. No, it's Genshin Impact. All right. So today, let's see. I guess intro first. For those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with all the changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over that way. So, today we've only got about an hour and a half for the stream because, well, I'm late like normal, but that's not unusual. But I have some stuff to clean up after building my server today. Welcome, welcome. And Zelda Lease, welcome as well. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, so I spent the last 6 hours, 5 hours? 6 hours. 6 hours prior to stream building a server. And guess what? It posted on the first try. It's frozen. What's frozen? Am I frozen? Or are you frozen? I'm confused. I'm not frozen. I don't have any dropped frames. Can you hear me? Is it just sitting there? Hello, hello. Mic check 1, 2. All right. So yeah, server and things, and building a server, and it's cool. It's quite pink. Yeah, you'll have to check out the video. I recorded the whole thing, which it's going to be a very difficult to watch video because I recorded the whole thing.
The criteria for
and I'm not going to montage it because that's editing, and I love editing so much. So much. No sound, no action. That's
really not all that difficult.
That's weird. Yeah, try refreshing.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Okay. So, yeah. So I got stuff to clean up because currently the back door is obstructed from all the boxes that I just threw out of the other room so I could sort out later and deal with. Wow, somebody just showed up. Okay. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go over this way and I guess go talk to, what's her name? I don't remember her name. Honestly, my brain's not trying to remember names very much right now. She's the singer. Hey, look, what? Wow, everybody's here, huh? Fascinating. Oh, so this is what bars from Liyue are like, Kaya? That's right. Very different from those of Mondstadt, don't you think? Taking Klee out on... Okay, you're better now. Total party there. So, yeah, since it sounds like you missed kind of the intro, we're going to be limited to about an hour and a half on today's stream because I've got to clean up from the server build that posted on the first try. It was awesome. So, yeah. Taking Klee out on one of your jaunts, Kaya? Miss Honorary Knight! Strictly speaking, the Spark Knight and I are here on official business, investigating the wine industry export situation in Liyue. Studying the consumption of Mondstadt's liquor requires visiting the performance venues where it is consumed. Enjoying the arts of Leeway while we're at it is part and parcel of our work. Isn't that right, Klee? Is that right? Of course it is. Just enjoy the show to your heart's content. Sure, this Leeway opera is so much fun. Classic Kaya, leading the youth astray. Eugene, that was her name. Why, Elise, I see you've come to Hey You Tea House again. Oh, are you with friends? This is Captain Kaya from Mondstadt's Knights of Favonius. And this is the Spark Knight Klee. And this is Yoon Jin, a professional opera performer from Leeway. An honor to meet you, Miss Yoon. I've heard many traveling merchants speak of the art form you practice. This is the first time Klee and I have had the pleasure of watching an opera. A fascinating experience indeed. Yeah, also, could you teach Klee how you spin your spear like that? I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. As for spear flourishes, I'm afraid they can be quite difficult to learn. Don't worry, Klee will do her best. Well, seeing how interested you are, come see me after the performance while our troupe is resting. There are some smaller spears I used to train with when I was a child. Let me find one to teach you with. Then you have my thanks, Miss Yoon. Ahem. Spark Knight Klee, you remember what the Knights of Favonius handbook says? Yes, Kaya. Oh, I mean, yes, Captain Kaya. In that case, when a distinguished guest does you a kindness, how should you respond? Thank you very much, kind-hearted, lady who sings Leeway opera. Sing, forge, repeat. Welcome, welcome. Haha, you're too kind, both of you. You're here to watch the opera, so I'm sure this meeting was meant to be. I look forward to seeing you in the audience in the future, should you have the time. Yay! That was actually the interaction. Fascinating. Okay, so we need Seatlali. So we can go up in the world.
Return to the skies! Return to the skies!
Because it's faster than going around. Oh, that was almost really bad. I gotta remember not to jump in the puddles when I'm out of stamina. So we're gonna collect silk flowers, and then we're gonna do our dailies, and then we'll work on our main quest.
Return to the skies!
And we should probably go visit our teapot and see what we need to do there to work on progressing it. But I'm probably not going to do that, because I'll probably forget. There's a glaze lily up here I want. It's not actually the glaze lilies that we need. It's the silk flowers. Because it's part of Hu Tao's ascension materials. However, the glaze lilies just seem to come with it. And this should be our last one. Okay. Now, that's our primary mission. I need our dailies. This one. Oh, they're all really far away. In Mondstadt. Oh, and officials here. Teleporta. no person whose name is written in Japanese, but I can't pronounce it. Oh, it's Whispers in the Wind. Okay, so we've done this one before. When will you return? Hi. Traveler from afar, Knights of Favonius. I want to send dandelion seeds, of course. Go. I have dandelion seeds because he gave them to me earlier. There you go. Now we take them up to the Animu Archon statue. And we'll talk to Fischl later. Probably. Or I'll forget, and then we won't. It's actually quite funny that it's holding the quest marker. Yep.
I'm tired already.
Scatter! Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not supposed to be gliding inside of Mondstadt. Oops. The dark deed you requested has been done. Yay! She had 9 apples in her pocket. Oh, there's got to be something closer. And there is not. But there is a teleportation place.
Rise like smoke.
Really? Not even here for you guys. I'm here to kill the Pudgy Pyrotechnicians.
Get to work. Amazing. Carving waves. Our bond is strong. Coming through. Fulfill our pact. Yeah.
Reinforcements!
Out of my way! Carving wave! The bond is strong! Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of Eatling! That's that! Service with a smile! Faster! Dissipate! Coming through! Check this out! Best of luck! Get to work! Stand with me!
That was annoyingly challenging, actually. We'll go over here. Do this one first, and then we'll go back to the one in the Storm Terror area. Whoa, that's the wrong way. Oh, it might be up.
Fulfill our pact! Lolene, East Papa, get him! Dissipate! I'll settle this! That's that! Express delivery! Our bond is strong! Get to work! Yeah! Coming through! Let's ride! Let's shred, Darcy!
Okay. And none of these are real close to that one.
Need a surfboard?
Okay. Simple enough. Okay, so that's not what I thought that was going to be. Well, that completes our dailies, so we can go ahead and... Let's not teleport to that one. Let's go to the leeway one, because it's closer to where we're going to be.
Ad Astra Ep.
Cool. Adventure rank up.
Ad Astra Ep. Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing.
Sweet. And so that should... unlock a key. There we go. Okay, now we stop at the toy shop because I'm still waiting for them to bring my Rattan Hu Tao doll to the game to be my friend. Got anything new? No. You letting me down, Granny Shan. You're letting me down. Okay, so this should be our main quest. Sunset Vermilionite. Teleporta. Because now we're supposed to be finding the treasure of one of the previous Archons, if I correctly.
Huh?
I see a suspicious hole in the ground. I don't remember if this was from her event or if it was from the Mualani event. It's like the majority of the main characters I use are catalyst wielders. And what does she currently have? Something really low level? Why is it so poor? She's got a decent weapon. Okay. Pretty sure she's got a pretty decent sword as well. Prototype rank 4. This is a 5-stone. I can enhance it. It'd be even better. We don't have any of those. This. Oh. Well, now it's better. So now you get that. Congrats. 94, 18, 95, and 10. Damage against opponents affected by Pyro and Electro. You know what? Let's enhance this one. And I don't have whatever that is. 119 and 13 versus what she currently has is 94 and 18 crit. I'll take it. Why not? Okay. That sets them up a little bit better. Real adventure. Oh, hey, we're doing that and I didn't even realize it.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm...
You're down we go.
Let's see. Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
And that's Shenhe. So we've got accompanying us.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Is that what those things are called?
Get to work!
The Sealy got to here and then just...
Recommended party level 49. My party level is not 49. Hermetic Spirit Seekers. I'm gonna send her. Cannot send her Ruin Serpents. And how about Kirara? Iniquitous Baptists. Well, we might as well bump
Nice.
her up. Okay, we're gonna try it anyway. Ice and... oh, Geo and fire. Ooh. My archers. I can ascend. Noctilucous Jade. I don't want to use that. I need that for Hu-Tao.
Only by adhering to the law?
So, what we'll do is we'll go back here. We'll go Seat Lolly. We'll go I haven't tried any Geo characters at all to.
Ready for trial.
We'll snag Yanfei and see how that goes. Start. Start. This may be more difficult than it needs to be.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here?
It's a teapot.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What do you think, Shinha?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
Oh, because I just got the materials here. You know what? Let's do it. Why not?
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power. That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Okay. So can I walk on the clouds? Aha! I can! It's like the clouds in that place when we were helping rescue Hu Tao. In the border?
Our bond is strong. Let's ride. Yikes.
This could be part of the reason why we were supposed to bring a Geo. I got a sparkly thing on myself. Going up. Going down. Oh, that was all 3 of the spots. Cool. Ancient
It appears
array
that we've been
core.
taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this? Unleash! Obey! By ordinance divine! In your dreams! The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Fulfill our pact! Lolling! The boom! Breath of the flame!
Manifest!
Congrats, now you're falling.
Whoa! We're gonna fall!
No escape from Faye.
What?
Everyone okay?
No, everyone is not okay. I've just been cheated.
Disappear beneath the clouds again!
It look.
Did you see what happened? I literally just got cheated. I didn't know that I needed to use my floatiness. Fine. Use a fried egg.
My time.
Oh, are you serious?
Dissipate! No, no! Suffer the wrath of E33! Show no mercy! Let's ride! Our bond is strong! Incinerate! Fulfill our pact! Stand with me!
Just waiting for that thing to come to life. Can't believe it would cheat me like it did. That was so rude.
Manifest!
Bro!
Unleash! Our bond is strong! Boom! You will regret this!
I'm regretting it a lot.
Obey! Manifest! In your dreams!
Dissipate. Lightning.
Unleash! Do your master's bidding!
Another one? Oh, no.
Incinerate. Time for your arraignment. Let's shred, Sharky. You two. Time to end.
Manifest! Unleash!
Finally. I called it. I hate these things.
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall.
Yeah, and I can't open my, I can't.
So high.
Wow.
Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently.
That was so dumb. I could not, I was
Hey, that ceiling's on the move again.
I was pushing the button
Up with it.
and it would not open the glider. Hiya guy. I'm really quite surprised we didn't have to fight him.
Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall.
Touch.
Let's take a closer look.
Touch. Oh. Suddenly a maze. I ran a box. And also a place of water that I can't go. Won't move any farther. Guessing I probably obstructed something there. Nope, maybe not. Well, I probably can go up there, but the difficulty of getting there probably tells me I shouldn't. Oh boy, a door of resurrection. That's never ominous.
Manifest! Unleash! Obey!
That's not gonna be good. Come on.
Manifest! Unleash!
Suffer the wrath Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Manifest! Unleash! Obey! Unleash! By ordinance divine!
Ouch.
Obey! Unleash!
Oops. Hey, hey, can you do your dusting some other time, please? No, it's like really not okay right now.
My will embodied! Obey! I will wipe them out! Do your master's bidding! Incinerate!
Yep.
Stand with me.
Oh, he's done. Good.
Manifest!
Boom! Breath of the flame. Faster. Check this out. Best of luck.
Obey!
Come on, come on. There we go. And now the boulder's gonna attack us, right? Nope, there's the shiny thing. Cool. Okay. Okay, Kooky. Let's go here. We're gonna get everybody healed back up, as Kooky's skill is awesome.
Dissipate. Our bond is strong.
Oh, wrong person.
Stand with me.
And one more. Perfect.
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Certainly looks like a place where I'm probably going to get attacked. Oh, that's not what you said, Paimon? Oh, oops. Oh, there's already one waiting for us here. Interesting. So, anyone want to tell me how on Earth we're going to be able to take this home? There's kind of a lot of it there.
Is this
Big
it?
dub, yeah.
Is this the sunset
Dub indeed.
vermilionite?
It's green. You know, fun story, fun backstory, and maybe it's because of Pokemon, possibly. The color vermilion, for like the longest time, I was under the impression that it was not the color that it is, and I hesitate to say what color that I'm thinking right now that I was thinking that it was, because I'm not certain if that's accurate or not. But I was, let's see, in the Harry Potter game / movie, they use the red spark spell, which is Perniculum, I believe, in the movie, and then it's Vermilius in the in the Hogwarts Mystery game, and I was confused as to how vermilion was anything to do with red, and I think it actually is, but I'm not 100% certain. But I was thinking when I was younger, I thought it was blue. And I thought that was because of, or yellow, not blue. Because of the color of the background when you get to Vermilion City. In, like, Pokemon Yellow. Or Pokemon Crystal. And, because, like, everything's kind of a tone. I don't know. What color is vermilion? It is red indeed. It's a vibrant, bright shade of red-orange. So yeah, it would have been like yellow or something that I thought it was. Or blue, maybe. I don't know. But I was vermilion blue. It must have been blue. Blue seems like it's more of a vermilion color. But this is not sunset, nor is it vermilionite. It's green. It's jade.
It's so huge.
So is the jade chamber. It needs to be big to get the whole jade chamber airborne.
That's true. But then again, why isn't it floating?
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Unless you weigh it down with the jade chamber.
Wow, Shenhe. You seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Wonder who this master is.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
She's stronger than she looks.
Are you sure? Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
It's your safety you have to be careful of.
My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are.
Splat.
Gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Plostrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Shenhe lifts the Plostrite and
Holy
leaves.
Shenhe, able to carry that huge rock all by herself.
You know what? I want some.
Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
I want some Plostrite to float around. Look, it's floating. I want a floaty rock. Also, you left some behind. So I need to know if I can. Yeah. Nope, I just slide off. Big floaty rock indeed. It was bigger. Now it's being carried by an Adeptus. Ooh, there is something over here that we're supposed to be collecting. She really doesn't. Hey. She really doesn't handle climbing things very well. Mint. Is it mint? Was it mint? Was mint what I was supposed to be collecting? Or the butterfly? Or some unknown third thing that's down lower? I don't know who these guys are or why they keep talking about their tingles, but I really don't want to be a part of it. Oh, she is so mega slow.
Another test subject. Suffocate!
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help. Get to work! You two! Time to end them!
Didn't mean to push that button. So this is like a whole place of treasure hoarder people.
Is it too much to carry? Here, let me help. Show no mercy! Carving wave! Incinerate!
I lit your campfire.
Motion to compel! Motion to compel! I'll settle this. Boom boom. Ja, ja, ja. Ha, sa. Yeah. Ja, get to work. Suffer the wrath of Ainsley. Inadmissible evidence.
You're open. You're open.
You know, people on straw roofs probably shouldn't fight people that have fire elemental.
Remarkable condition.
Well, that was super weird, but okay.
Remarkable condition.
Okay, we can probably teleport back. Oh, we actually can't teleport very close. Surprising. We can float down on the seat lolling. Geronimo.
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's got to be one of those adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
Her vision.
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plostrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
And now there's a giant rock in the middle of it.
Shenhua, Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises.
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how Adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive, too. Way different than normal people.
With the exception of Yanfei.
But I am not...
Shenhe?
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
I can carry that big rock with no problem. Ha ha ha. And then people compliment me and, oh man, that wears me out so much.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
We'll even find you some nice grass.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
Which means no Paimon.
Can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. All right? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
I don't know, this all comes back to her talking about not eating much ordinary food because she didn't want to grow attached to it. I think this is probably along the same
Okay,
thinking.
if you insist.
Yay.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
It's a ladder, Seathali. Give it a chance. It's not nearly as bad as climbing up the side of a rock. Oh yeah.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just through the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhe, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Have a good rest, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. See you tomorrow.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer?
I thought we were gonna go find snacks. I mean, I know we've got Paimon for emergency food, but
Take me up. I'm tired already.
hello.
One trusts you have met Shen He. So, are you getting along quite well?
See Pancake Pog.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhua too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen He to some degree.
Shin He.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shenhua feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen He have an Adeptus name?
She's not actually an Adeptus.
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen He is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what?
I thought so. Never would have guessed.
Paimon neither. This is a real surprise.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Just a bit.
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
Oh, so she's not an Adepti, she's a deity.
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she
maybe
held
not.
a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhua might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shen He may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
So when she talks about her master, she means...
Indeed. It is one to whom she refers. Shen He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her. However, Her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity.
Oof.
Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
Which is why she made comments when we were her character comments when we were playing as her made reference to red ropes, and why she doesn't like crowded areas because her weapon doesn't distinguish between friend and foe.
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content.
The goose bird kind of is a goddess in a sense.
Perhaps the red
Cloud
ropes
Retainer
are
is one
so
of the Adepti,
powerful
and they are
that they have
supernatural
suppressed
beings.
some of her other emotions as well. It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
Danger, danger, danger.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm.
It is kind of raining today.
If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control.
Which on one hand is pretty cool that they're still waiting in the shadows. Not so much that they're waiting for them to mess up, because that's unfortunate. But it's cool that they're still essentially concerned about the region and willing to protect it if necessary. So that's kind of neat.
Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
So the shadow of the person, when it kind of cut back to the building, and there was a shadow of a person clearly leaving the building, I figured that was probably Shenhe leaving for some reason. But it may have just been the cleaning person that was cleaning our room.
So, Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Wow. This is awkward. I thought we rented 2 of these. Where's my room? Fine, I'll just go sit out here in the flowers for the night. Old notice board. Yeah. Yay! This hotel's got a pool. And dogs. Hi there, doggo. I can't pet the doggo. I think all game makers, game creators, game developers, whichever the words are, if you're going to put pets in the game and they're not going to be hostile, you need to make them petable. Every single one of them. Mandatory. Otherwise, you lose your game developing license forever. It's like, all right, guys, we've got a release date set. This new game, AAA title that everybody's looking for, it's coming out in just a couple weeks. Wait, we forgot to make the pets petable. Oh no. Okay, sorry guys, we're gonna have to push that back about 6 years so we can go through and make all the pets programmed to be petable. That's enough about Bethesda. What? So we're supposed to wait for some time. Time to pass. How about 8 o'clock in the morning? 8:02, because we're fashionably late.
I've read almost every novel from you.
Hey, so, Shenhua,
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check
so it
and
was
caught
actually
sight of my
her.
master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
Well, you're coming to the right conclusion.
After all, Master is very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhua. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend.
Well, that's because, one, we're already friends with multiple Adepti. One of them faked his own death. The other one gave us a teapot. and we live in that it just gets so much worse. We live in a teapot. So yeah, that's if not friend, why friend shaped, you know?
For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title Friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
I literally had to sleep on the road next to the dog because I couldn't find my way to the hotel that we borrowed or used or rented.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Paimon, it is secretary. You little emergency food.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
So now I understand a little bit more because she's staying with the Adepti and or with Cloud Retainer specifically, and she is, wow, what direction are we going? Essentially living in the wilderness. It makes sense that she would not want to partake of the things that make normal human life enjoyable, because she knows that she's going to have to go back to the ways of the Adepti. Oh, that's Hyunjin. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna float on over.
Look! Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky!
They build quickly.
But it seems to be tied down by something.
Yeah, because it would float away otherwise.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
That's not true. We've already had a sequence break where we dealt with Hyunjin, and I think we've... Because isn't that Beidou? Beidou.
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced.
Balanced.
Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level.
And then you haul it up. You keel haul it.
Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks.
It's so not vermilion colored.
The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at
Vermilion
that
is blue.
altitude.
it's not blue.
Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Yeah, I refuse to accept that vermilion is red. This is a hill I will die on.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there.
What if the other teams just skip the vermilionite, vermilius? I can't remember the word. The palastrite and sunset vermilionite, and just went for the other stuff that could be collected, and then we're gonna lose out points on them because we didn't get it, but we brought this like 83 trillion million mora worth of jade glob that floats.
The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Yay. I got a rock.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly.
Beidou.
Key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch. Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right? Oh, sure enough, your reputation precedes you.
So that was our big battle that we fought when Ningguang used the Jade Chamber to crush the monster of the sea.
Pleased to meet you.
Because
I'm
Child
Beidou,
is a jerk.
Captain of the Crux.
Hi again, Beidou, because we already definitely met you at some point in a different event line.
Beidou, are you here to join the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
Hiya.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is... sorry, I'm not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their friend.
Yay, she said it.
Good to meet you. Well, from today on, I guess all of us are friends. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed.
I believe her voice lines were muted in the recent and now I can't think of it. The event that we played, the one with Hu Tao. It was Hu Tao's event.
To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plaustrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
So wasn't it the top 3? Or maybe it was just the top 2.
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
It's been like 2 weeks since we played the start of this competition.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
Yay.
In that case, I have a proposal to make.
Let's destroy the competition.
Lady Ningguang said that the first
Yes.
3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
That's a brilliant idea. What if there are other people that manage to find some plaustrite?
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think?
Works for me. I'd rather not have random people from the village win anyway.
Sounds great, but how does it change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon.
One of us goes and finds enough of the next thing to split between the 3 of us, and then the other of us goes and finds enough of the last thing to split between the 3 of us.
The plaustrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon.
Wandbaggin'. What?
How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
That's exactly how I summarized it.
Precisely.
Thank you.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores.
Is that like the chocolatey center at the end of a Nestle drumstick ice cream cone? Because, I mean, that's a wonder core. Or maybe it's the caramel inside of the caramel one. I need some ice cream now.
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
You can trust Master Zhang's smithing skills.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory.
And then we bury the competition.
I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin?
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
That's so incredibly trivial and also so perfect. Also, hey, look. She's got a vision as well.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
There's a lot of D's in that title. It's like an alliteration. High school language class is coming back. It's so much more entertaining to fly on Seatlaline instead of using a glider. This rock has ore in it. And also, here's a glaze. Nanda Indo. You know what that sounds like? No, which is the answer that you get for trying to join my world. Oh man, he's up there and we're down here. However, am I going to get up
Return
there?
to the skies.
Hi.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Well, I didn't know you dealt in forgeries.
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
That's the candy inside of a Wonder Ball, isn't it?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon.
I mean, it's kind of in the name, but I suppose.
Sorry. My brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
So what I'm hearing is not only can he make them, he also knows how to make them correctly. Because that's probably important too.
The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
We will.
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium.
And the first one comes from meteorites, and the second one comes from magma streams deep underground that have been put there by the gods. It's a cross between subterraneum and ambrosia.
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
Ooh, so if you have eyes and can see, you can see it resonating. Wait, that's probably not the vision he's talking
It could
about,
take
is it?
some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
Then, my character's just like, give me.
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
So, yeah.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the divine damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain.
Oh no! No! I just realized. Oh. The divine damsel of devastation is Shenhe. It's literally written about her. Because remember, Mountain Retainer? Cloud? No, not Cloud Retainer. Mountain Shaper. Whatever his name was. Either way, Cloud Retainer said that the other Adepti did a divination on her, of her, and said that she was to bear the curse of calamity and cause pain or destruction, essentially, to those around her. And that's That's why she's familiar with the location, because it's an actual place and it's probably tied to the Adepti. And then Eugene's story is actually true.
I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Southwestern side of Mount Tianheng. Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, TGMS. Thanks for a fun way to end the day. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could bring you a little enjoyment on your birthday. That is awesome. And hey, thanks for choosing to spend your birthday here with us on the stream too. Oh wait, what are the, it's a lightning bug. That was cool. Fascinating. It was like red, like it was a fire elemental. Which, I mean, I guess that would be a way to call it a firefly.
I came to Mount Tianheng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise. No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
She referred to herself as one. Is she an Adeptus?
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though? It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Oh, well, I feel less concerned about the story. Also, there's more of those fireflies.
Cool! A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite! The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me." What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place!
Paimon gets way too invested in these things.
But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward. No! Don't do it, little girl! Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Isn't that like the exact story that we were told by Cloud Retainer about Shenhe?
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world.
until today, that is. Sequel!
And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story,
Yay.
but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable.
You know, her outfit has kind of a resemblance to, like, Cloud Retainer. Wings and, you know,
When my father
kind of
wrote the
fascinating.
script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron! Yeah!
Use visions to find the Star Splinter Iron. How about I grab a butterfly? Or not. Not is okay too. Yay! Somebody stuck a sigil in the wall. If I were a Star Splinter Iron, where would I be? There are funny dots on my screen. Oh, my vision is fuzzy. Wait, is it different if I change the other characters? That's awesome. No, I thought I was supposed to use my whatever this sense is. I found another one.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Subrosium. I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhong said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there?
Well, I would like to find some more Star Splinter Iron because I imagine it's probably quite valuable. And then, both I would have it for things that I probably need it for, and potentially for things like trading with the locals to find information about Subrosium. But I'm guessing there's probably only the 2 instances of that iron for the quest. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the top. Oh, this'll work. Yes. Whew. I'm tired for you, see Lolly.
I'm tired already.
Hello. I see some friends.
Dissipate.
Don't mind the purple glow up on the platform. Just disregard, please. And away we go.
Show no mercy. Incoming. Incinerate. Fulfill our pact.
This is bad. I guess this is it.
No, I didn't want to do that. I want the insignia.
All right, this'll do.
You know, we need to collect some more apples so I can make some more McDonald's apple pies. Oh. We really need more. Double the product? Sure. Kablamo. Blammo. Oh, that's right. The quest with the... Can't remember her name, but the one that sends us to send dandelions off the... What are we out of now? Apples. Gotcha. Fair enough. Pizza. No, wait, that's peaches. Very colorful. Potatoes and mushrooms and things. Might as well learn how to make some guoba. And some chinksa stir fry. And some noodles with mountain delicacies. Okay, well. Let's eat Laline, I need a ride. Geronimo.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something?
Like something more, or just the thing that you've just asked before getting permission to ask me something? I mean, come on, Pieman. Piemon. Pieman.
Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium.
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here.
I mean, I'm guessing he figured we'd get his point.
Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Busted.
Shin.
You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium, but I think you can find some information in the village.
Wow. He found his voice.
This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know this guy, Shenhua?
Oh, now no, she can't talk.
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjun has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
After she carried a massive rock out of the place we were at, I don't think she's really at too much of a risk of anything. Butterfly! Search for records left behind in the village. How about in the rocks? No? No rocks? Okay. How about above the rocks? Hey. The records of Changing Village.
Of a god. An abandoned village. Mount Tianheng.
A branch family of exorcists used to live in the east side of the village, but in around 2 weeks, the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing, and shortly after, the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own house. It has been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you are in this area.
Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here? In this village?
It sure sounds like.
The time frame certainly matches. So it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
Hey, we got a book. Yeah. Apparently I'm attacking the tree too.
Our bond is strong.
You know, you would think mining that would be faster, but it turns out I was using a sword to mine with, and swords aren't really designed for mining rocks. Hey, a carrot. Get off the house, please, Cookie.
Every little bit counts.
Yay, Daikon.
Huh. What's this?
The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I will give everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds when I see you getting wearier. Your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life, and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe. She's actually real. I mean, yeah. But if you regret nothing, why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I've read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on looking for ways to save you, but it is utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingjun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. I took it and followed its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. I told him that I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter, Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity, and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I'm sorry, my love. Forgive me. You too, Shinha. Please forgive me. How stupid I was. How blind. Let me apologize to both of you. In person. Oof. That's rough. Maybe this is the true story of the divine damsel of devastation.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple. And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh.
What a twist.
The truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh. It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
We've looked
Yikes.
everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium.
A former dream. We'll get to the rest of your statement there. Just hold on a second, Paimon. Witness the truth of the village's history. Okay, she didn't have anything else to say. Oh wait, isn't this the village where I got attacked by all those treasure hoarders? This is totally the village where I got attacked by all those treasure hoarders. Because that's the exact same rock that was there when I was here before.
This is it!
Mountainous miscellany. Miscellany? Selene? I don't know how to pronounce that. Magic engraved on Subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding Subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it you might find Subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk and look in the direction of the setting sun. Do I have to shoot the sun with an arrow? Make Subrosium arrows appear?
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium.
I think we're a little bit late.
Let's go back and tell Shenhe the news.
Hey, guess what, Shenhe? We know more of your story that your Adeptus master didn't tell us, and probably didn't know about. Whee.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. And, well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Well, now you do.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Surprise, we know everything.
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Both about what we were looking for and about some things we probably shouldn't have found out.
Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
This is gonna make things awkward until you say something about it, so we better just go ahead and discuss it now.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
Remember, she said that she liked the story, though, as it was, and that it was a perfect story, or an ideal story.
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
Yay!
Huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Oh, it said south of Mount Tianheng. This is the mountain. Okay. We gotta remember not to glide down there and run out of stamina and jump into the water, because that's exactly what I would do, and then I would die. But if we're gliding anyway, we might as well have a floaty, cushiony friend to glide us over to. Yay. Oh, wait, it's the statue that's fallen over. Fascinating. Now I'm standing in a puddle. And a tree. Okay. Let's wait until 1700. It is currently not 1700. I want to be early, so we're gonna wait till 1658. I don't know why I find humor in that. After I just talked about always being late.
I've read almost every novel.
That's not Subrosium, that's a person. Let me use my magic vision. There's a treasure box down there. I'm guessing I probably have to go talk to that person over there.
To the skies.
Because it wouldn't have been a significant, hey, look, Subrosium.
That's everything we Shadows made any progress.
Beating up the stone with a demon-possessed pillow. Hello, person. Oh, look, it's Zhao, who happens to be an Adepti.
What brings you here?
Superosium.
Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea?
What danger in the sea?
Ningguang didn't tell you.
Nope.
Something has happened in Guyan Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now.
Is this since the battle with the thing?
But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own.
What do you...
Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
So, all the Adepti are on standby. Cool. I want this box down here that I saw with my fancy vision. Shiny box. Oh, look, a fish. Change of plans. I don't want the box anymore. I don't want the box anymore. You guys really need to chill out. Gotta be unfortunate fighting somebody of ice elemental when you're a water slime. I'll take the box.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
Nope. Don't need to interact with that at all. Okay. Go ahead and get back over there, and then we probably need to wrap up for today. Hey. The Serenity Pot. Alright, this is only step 2. Wow, I really like my path better. Just floating over the river. Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these.
Good.
Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Beto.
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Oh, I thought she was doing the other half of things. Not that we were doing the same thing.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
Well, stuck in the rock is where I've been finding. I guess those are geo sigils. Those aren't necessarily Adepti sigils.
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
She's gonna go up and just be like, hey, can we get some sigils? We need some to help out the people.
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils.
Yes.
When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest. In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils. Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her.
That's awesome.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack. Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you, and I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Thank you. So, Master
Yay.
Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
Start making Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us.
There's like 0 chance that anybody else has got there before us, I'm just saying. Okay, so I'm definitely taking a look in our inventory at the descriptions on these things. Adepti sigils made by Shenhe. These contain dense adeptal energy. Core component to the Jade Chamber's mechanism. When combined with Adepti sigils, they can be used to control the center of the Jade Chamber. Monolith fragment. Oh, that was from defeating the guy, I think, that we squished with the Jade Chamber. It's a picture book. That's so cool. I really need a fast travel point closer. That was effective.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Yay, you actually called her the right title.
Oh, already?
That's a good sign.
All 3 of you found them together. Okay, I see. The Wonder Cores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners.
Yay. Baiwen calls for the participants to gather.
I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
Get destroyed.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the plustrate yet.
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
Get wrecked.
I'd like to invite our 3 winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first! This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Yeah, and it wasn't even this Jade Chamber. Is it gonna look the same or is it gonna look different? Baiwen leads you to the Jade Chamber. It looks very much the same. I wanna claim that achievement because I have a tendency to forget to claim them. Complete the reconstruction of the Jade Chamber. Well, that was easy. Only took me like 3 days.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment.
Magic.
The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber? The Jade Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
You're not gonna have many people be able to attend it, are you? Because of the limited access?
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Oh, a traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
She sounds so exasperated, like this is, which I mean, granted, it is probably the greatest opportunity that anybody's ever going to have as far as a performance is concerned. But it's funny that it's in her voice lines too.
You're next. What is your question?
Paimon, you keep your mouth shut. Do not take my question from me. This is like the 3 wishes thing with a genie. You do not get to take my wish away.
I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Now I don't know what to ask.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well, guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Somebody get this emergency food out of here before it takes away my question.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Oh, great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yay, this is good. I like this.
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
This is quite literally the second time in our lifetime that we've had this opportunity.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Stop it, Paimon.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Yay!
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet. I'm a little later than expected.
Come on, Beto. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beto? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
Paimon, you've already asked your questions. We've had 3 questions answered, and we only actually had 1. But
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Ningguang begins to prepare for liftoff.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Hey, we help our characters ascend, and we help Jade Chamber ascend. Don't ask me why I flinched. It's angry again.
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Beisht.
Who is that?
Osial's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Sounds like you knew this was coming.
Beto sensed something was stirring in the deep.
And so
she
did
warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Got it. Well, let's go fetch the Adepta.
No.
Huh?
In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
Ka-ching! Leaving the Millilith. And the ships. There we go.
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
What's that? Wait! A giant wave!
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others is the day that you can truly become part of human society.
Do it. Yes. Get wrecked, water lizard. She's not about to let it leave. Yes.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this risk!
I hardly see this as a great risk. The people of Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too!
Oh.
Unleash!
Manifest! You will regret this! Obey! Unleash!
Stand with me!
Three of them now.
Manifest! Obey! Motion to compel!
Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Wait, that's not what I wanted. I mean,
Time for your arraignment!
Cryo incarnate!
That's 2. Get that last one to come down here. And oh, we got raindrops? Drop top? I think that's part of a song. Or maybe it was just a TikTok. Ouch.
Our bond is strong. Out of my way.
Manifest!
Come on. Oh, that's fine. It'll let me heal up a bit. Ow.
Take your true form!
Ow, 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 ow. Stop it.
Let's shred, Sharky!
Yep, I think I dodged most of that.
All right, it's my turn. Obey! Show no mercy. You two. Time to end them.
Ow, bro.
Our bond is strong.
Manifest!
Come on, come on, come on. Yes!
She's getting away! Shouldn't we go after her?
This place is unstable. It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the place collapsed, the consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
Wow. Well, events got crazy there. Are you alright? Are you okay?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine.
Yay!
I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me.
Of course I was gonna follow you.
Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
Even the water lizards have significant others, I guess.
How did things go underwater?
Excellent.
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Twice. Twice we've helped save Liyue Harbor with the Jade Chamber.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyun Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Yay.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal.
We've gotta add Keqing to our crew as well.
Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help.
Yay.
On behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
She protected us just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
That's kind of the core feature of being a hero.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
That I do not deny. However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous. If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
One has observed your adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position of Tianquan remains mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
Shenhe, one saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but... I feel happier than I expected.
Yay, she feels happier. Look at that smug smile there. And not necessarily smug, but glad to have contributed.
Good. Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
Are you saying that I can come visit?
There'll be no need for that.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Please, have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
Now, with that being said, there is a rock over here that I would like to take, because I think this is a special rock. That's what I thought. It looked like it was Noctilucous Jade. These are just stones. They're not quite so fancy. A star conch. Oh, there's lots of Noctilucous Jade over here.
Stand with me.
This would probably be faster if I had a pickaxe or something instead of a sword. I don't see any more over here. But I did see... Ka-ching! Hi.
The Millilith's casualties are within the range we expected. But in hindsight, there were still flaws with our plan. If we'd had more time, we could have built a barrier here to absorb the impact of the waves. We must learn from this experience and never repeat the same mistakes again. We were fortunate to have your assistance this time. Thank you.
You're welcome. Wait, I have a camera. We can actually... Oh, that's not the picture I was going for. We can actually... get a picture of her here with her adaptation of the Guizhong Ballista. I forget that the camera in this game isn't controlled, it's just screenshot style camera. I like it. Okay, let us... Ooh. I wonder if I can make it over there. Be kind of a shame to get out here and not have somewhere to be able to fast travel back out here. Oh, a sandbar. That's convenient. So much for my hour and a half that we were gonna spend playing today. Oh. Geosigil? Geo Crystal Fly. Cool. Oh, it is down there. Oof. Really hoping for something higher up that I could teleport from, but I guess that's all I've got. There's a... Whoa. They saw me! That's a problem. Cool. Oh, it's like a party of abyss mages over here. You guys can just stay up there and leave me alone. Gimmel! Oh, cool. That gives Geo Ascension materials. We'll have to make our way out there eventually, but right now is not the time. Go ahead and heal up a bit, I guess.
Our bond is strong.
Not a chance of following you up there after those abyss mages were up there.
Stand with me.
Okay. Teleport over here near the... Hey, it's on the map now. And we can teleport to it as well. That's cool. It wasn't on the map before. So I'm gonna go here, and then we're gonna wrap up there. We'll check out the Jade Chamber next time, because I am out of time. That is cool though that it's back up in the sky. I like it. So for those of you watching after the stream, I do want to remind you that we stream these videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are here Monday through Saturday at roughly 7-ish p.m. Central Time. Emphasis on the ish. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos, and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of Genshin Impact. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random.